Israel reopened the border between Gaza and Egypt on Monday for a limited number of people on foot, allowing a small number of Palestinians to leave the enclave and some of those who escaped the war to return for the first time. Israel seized the border crossing in May 2024, about 9 months into the Gaza war, that was brought to a tenuous halt by the October ceasefire brokered by US President Donald Trump. DD India's Raghav Kumar Jha has filed this report.
Palestinians have started to enter the Rafah border crossing between the Gaza Strip and Egypt after it reopened for the movement of people. The crossing has largely been closed since May 2024, when the Palestinian side was captured by Israeli forces. It is the sole route in or out for nearly all of Gaza residents. The closure of Rafah crossing cut off an important route for wounded and sick Palestinians to seek medical care outside Gaza, with only a few thousand allowed out for medical treatment in third countries by other routes through Israel over the past year. Reopening the crossing was one of the requirements under the first phase of Trump's broader plan to stop fighting between Israel and Hamas militants. In January, Trump declared the start of the second phase, meant to see the sides negotiate Gaza's future governance and reconstruction. Egyptian border officials informed that Rafah border crossing will admit 150 Palestinians into Egypt on Monday, comprised of 50 patients each, accompanied by 2 companions. And another 50 Palestinians will be allowed to enter Gaza. They will have to face stringent Israeli security checks. Those allowed to enter Gaza would be among the more than 100,000 Palestinians who had been able to escape the territory in the early months of the war. The EU foreign policy chief welcomed the reopening of the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt as a lifeline for sick and wounded Palestinians in the territory and a step forward in the peace plan. She said EU's civilian mission is on the ground to monitor crossing operations and support Palestinian border guards. Israel had previously tied Rafah's reopening to the return of the body of the last dead Israeli hostage in Gaza. His body was recovered and buried last week, prompting Israel to announce the phased reopening. Raghav Kumar Jha's report for DD India.